Hello, I'm John, and this is Sound Reaction. Today I have a real quick tip on transposition and how to maintain your tempo while changing your pitch. So let's get started. Right here I have an audio file, and I'm just going to clean it up and find a downbeat and tempo map it so that we can get started. Let's go. Alright, there's my downbeat. Turn my grid off and zoom in, and I think that'll do. So let's get rid of what we don't need to start. Zoom out, turn my grid back on. I'm going to choose one bar and place it on the downbeat of a bar. If I double click this region or clip, I see that I have a pitch section, and this is for transposition. If I don't make any selection, it plays at its original pitch and speed. If I turn it down a few steps, let's have a listen. It has adjusted the pitch, but it has also adjusted the speed. So let's go up a few steps and have another listen. And while this could be a cool effect, in our case today we want to maintain that tempo. So the first thing we have to do is we have to find the tempo of the clip and apply it so that we can get into warp mode. When we get into warp mode, we'll be able to maintain that tempo while adjusting the pitch. So let's click and drag until we find our downbeat. I'm gonna, downbeat. And it should be around 95, 96. And it's drifting a little bit. I'm just going to go to 95.5. And that looks pretty good. I'm just going to shorten up this clip to a few bars and just use this as our example. Now that we have our session set to 95.5, we can turn warp on, and when we do, warp is going to take the session tempo of 95.5. So let's have a listen and make sure that it sounds like the original. And it does. Let's transpose down a few steps to make it obvious, and have another listen. This time the tempo stayed the same and the pitch changed.